Hi, my name is Gabby. I'm a student physical therapist. Do I have your permission to feel some structures of your hand and wrist and record it for educational purposes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So first we're going to start out with the palmar surface of your hand. We're going to find the radial artery running down the shaft of the radius, and then just right around here is going to be your radial artery. You don't have to press too hard, it's pretty superficial. And then on the other side, running down the shaft of your ulna, it's going to be your ulnar artery. You got to press a little bit deeper to feel that pulse, and then to just make sure that we're in the right places for both of these. You can touch your pinky and your thumb together. Perfect. You see that palmaris longus come in between. If you know you're not too medial. And we are good there. Next, we're going to go to your carpal group as a whole. So if we run down both sides of the ulna and the radius, right into here, this is going to be your carpal group. And then if I have your hand flexed and extend, you can feel the carpals move into my thumbs and then away and back in. Perfect, all right, and then moving just a little bit further down to the flexor retinaculum. This forms the roof of the carpal tunnel, and it's kind of a taut tissue. These fibers run horizontally, so we're gonna strum them forward and backwards. And then if we're flexing the wrist, that makes them a little bit more relaxed. Extending it makes them taut again. Perfect. All right, and then next we're going to find a pisiform, which is part of the carpal bones. So if we slide down the flexor carpi ulnaris tendon, that pisiform lives right around in there. And then if I can flex your wrist forward, it makes it a little bit easier to feel. You can move it around in there, and then as you extend it, it gets tight again. You can't feel it as well. And then going back into neutral is perfect. And then next we're going to find the hook of the hamate. So if we kind of draw a line from the pisiform here to your second MCP joint, it's going to be right along in here. So we're just going to move about 1/2 inch in, and right around here is going to be that hook of hamate, and you kind of push in towards that pisiform and you can feel it there. All right, next is going to be Lister's tubercle. So I'm going to flip your hand over. Perfect. All right, and then running down the radius until it drops off, and then moving in a little bit, that next bony structure there is going to be Lister's tubercle. And to make sure I'm in the right spot, I'm just going to have you extend your thumb outwards. Perfect. And then you can see right here that tendon of the extensor pollicis longus, and then you know that you're in the right spot. Great, thank you. Next is the lunate. So I'm just going to hold on to both sides of your hand here, and then moving a little bit more distally away from Lister's tubercle until I fall off the edge of the radius. There is going to be the lunate, and then flexing your wrist, it should flexing it pops out at me, and extending it goes away again. Next is going to be the capitate, so we're just going to go a little bit more distal to that. Same thing, flexing it pops out, extending it relaxes. And then the last one is going to be the triquetrum bone. So if we go down, I'm just going to have you turn your arm a little bit this way, the shaft of the ulna until it falls off into the little ditch right here, and right here should be the triquetrum. And then I'm going to have you bend your wrist in this way. Perfect, pops out, goes back. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.